The following is a RIP TV presentation.
Wanted.
Welcome, guys, to the Doberman Chronicles Season 2. I got my childhood friend here, Juan. Been here since, day one, if you will, since fourth grade. Right, Juan?
Yes, Nathan, I've been your friend since fourth grade.
How old were you?
Fourth grade? Shit.
Damn. I know I was like 12. I was held back, so,
You're older than me. You're like,
I was a bit, yeah.
You're like 18.
No, hold on.
18
I'm
in
doing the
fourth
math right. I think I was 11. Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah, no, I was
I'm
like
36 now. That's a long time.
Damn.
That's like 25 years of friendship, if I do the
yeah.
math right?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Thank you for
man.
everybody watching. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you for all the positive feedback. I'll take the negative feedback too. Constructive criticism. I don't have a soft spirit or anything like that. Bring it.
That he does.
So we're gonna get into the one thing I want to ask you is, what is the difference, Juan, between going to Catholic school versus public school? Because you've done them both. Yeah? No? You've
I
gone.
did. I did public school very early. Like, I was like kindergarten. That's my public school.
And then he was
But
blessed.
then
he was blessed.
And then I was saved.
Then you were.
I was saved into the Catholic school system. I like my experience at St. Joe's Catholic in Winter Haven was a good time. First grade to eighth grade,
Mine too.
because you were there.
You're right.
He was there.
Yeah. And we
the-
learned how to pray
We had
as-
a great class, man.
Yeah, as
We
men
had-
though too, learning how to pray, and rely on something else other than humans to turn to, I think is a very powerful thing. I think prayer is a very powerful thing, and you have to learn in your own way of how to connect with God or the universe, however you want to put it, and that's my thing. How about you, Juan? How do you feel about that?
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm planning on putting my son in Catholic school.
Yeah, man, little Mateo, right?
Yeah, let me tell you.
2 years
He's 2 years
old.
old.
He was supposed to be born on my birthday, September 22nd.
He's born on the 24th.
Any hot nuns back in the day, Juan? There's a question over here.
Hell no.
No, not
There,
with
no.
us. Like
There were
teachers
some
now.
good-looking teachers. There was
Teachers,
the
right.
Spanish teacher. I remember she was like Miss Michigan. Miss Missouri.
Oh damn! You talking
Yeah.
about? Hold on, let me
No,
see if I
I
can
don't know if
remember.
you- I
I have a
don't know
good
if you
memory.
remember
Hold
that.
on.
I
What's her
don't
name? Oh damn! Tip of my tongue.
Yeah, she was like Miss Michigan. Or something like that.
Maybe we should.
Everyone
Maybe we
was
should
looking her up
Maybe
and
we
stuff like
shouldn't
that.
say her name.
I don't know what her name was.
Yeah,
think-
no,
I
she was our
believe-
Spanish teacher though, right?
I believe so. I think she was our Spanish teacher,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. It's always some light lady.
Emily, MJ, Harrington
Hot for a
Robinson.
teacher, yeah, it was.
Hot for teachers.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, our era, we didn't really, have young teachers that are pretty and all that. Nowadays,
It was
you
very
see
rare.
you see in the tabloids, you're
very
like, this
rare.
teacher was dating this kid or having intercourse with this kid. It's like, yeah, we didn't have anybody that even looked like that, doesn't he? Yeah. So,
No. Unfortunately,
yeah.
that's okay.
We had that's okay. It's more than okay. But you have an amazing mother. I mean, raised you Catholic. She is like Mother Teresa in my eyes. Like she's always praying for everybody.
Amazing parents, man.
Yeah.
Both my mom and dad.
Yeah.
We're really, really on that.
Boricua.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. But you had some
the
pasteles.
islands,
You had some
yeah, all the
pasteles
good
for
stuff.
the holidays.
Speaking of being Puerto Rican, I brought Nathan a gift. This is called coquito. We make this during the holidays, Christmas, New Year's,
for
Los
that.
Reyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made this homemade. That's how every Puerto Rican household should have it.
So we got to cheers to this, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, this is basically Puerto Rican eggnog, but it's not gross. This is delicious. It's basically coconut, vanilla, and cinnamon, all that stuff.
You drink too much of it though.
Yeah, you'll get sick. It's a lot of-
It'll be
it's a lot of
very
dairy. It's a
chunky
lot of
coming
dairy.
out of your mouth. So,
So we're gonna try it right now.
cheers.
Oh, that's so good.
Drop the recipe.
Absolutely
what's
not.
the what's the
Absolutely not.
He says it's a family secret.
Absolutely not. No, you can really look it up.
Don't give my grandma the coquitas to start twerking.
It has.
That's great.
We do put rum in it. We put Puerto Rican rum. That's be very clear now. You put Puerto Rican rum in it. Nothing else.
Puerto Rican
That's,
rum.
that's the only liquor you put in it.
Okay, but
How much?
But there's
That's on you.
But I think there's like what leche de águila, or what is it?
it's-
Condensed milk. And
Shh, Nathan. Shut
I'm
up.
sorry, but you can look
can't
this up
help you. You
online.
can't- Yeah, you can look it up online. Don't you ain't get it from us.
My
You
lord.
ain't getting in trouble. We ain't getting in trouble in here.
Okay, thank you. You always got my back with that.
know.
You should. If I was ever famous, you'd be my PR, right? Like, no. Nate can't talk right now.
I feel that would be you would be a
Nate
headache.
cannot.
You
I'd
would
be a
pain
headache.
in the
But I
ass,
would pay
man.
you to deal with a headache.
I know, but it would still be a headache, man. I'll probably hire more people just to take care of you.
And that's okay. You be in charge of that. You my bestie. You my best friend.
That was
Always.
delicious. So how was it? Did you like it?
I loved it. But you have to share the recipe with me because I'm
Alright.
going to make some more of that.
Maybe-
Shalice
maybe.
makes some too. Shalice actually makes a good batch too.
Well,
Shalice
ain't
is
good
my
as mine.
sister.
Ain't good as mine.
Hey,
So,
Shalice. Juan
we'll have
says
to- we'll have to test it. We'll
Juan
have to
says
test
it's not as good as you. But I mean, you know,
Mine's pretty good.
I don't know. I'm a little
Yeah.
biased. My sister's really good at making things.
Well, she's a perfectionist, so I don't doubt
She
it.
is, you know. She has my dad's genes and my mom's genes, and she's very creative, like my dad, as you
Oh,
if you know my
absolutely.
dad, you
Good
know.
God.
Yeah.
Amazing woman.
You know, so let's get into Tor. Do you have that clip, that Naruto clip? I think this is a really good clip for comparison to men and women, and we have all first man podcast today. Juan likes Dragon Ball Z, but Naruto's a little bit deeper of an anime, and we're gonna play this clip and then we're gonna comment on it. I think it's a really good breakdown to how men look at anime and relate it to life. Here we go.
No one loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate.
You know, if the moon does fall, I'll protect you, Sakura.
No thanks, I certainly don't need you to protect me, Naruto.
Naruto, hurry. Please, Naruto!
He's saved our butts more times than I can even count. Every time someone expects him to fail, he proves them wrong. That's who Naruto Uzumaki is.
Whoa, I can't believe he shared his chakra with every other shinobi.
And I don't go back on my word. That's my ninja way.
All right. So basically, break down that scene because Juan has watched a little bit of Naruto, but not fully.
Not as big as a fan as you. 'Cause
Yeah.
My entry into the anime world was Dragon Ball Z back in middle school.
Yeah, we shared that.
Yeah, we shared that.
We shared that. I've just dived deeper into
It's
it.
still it's still tops, man.
Even behind
It's
us
still
right
good.
here, we got the Akatsuki blanket, which is if you haven't watched Naruto, I really and you're into anime or you want to get into anime, that is the one. I've watched a lot of them, but Naruto's very deep. Has 500 different ninjas and plus you can relate to
I
friends.
feel like that's a show that's like been like getting a lot of people
Since 2005.
Yeah.
Since 2005. But we're going to break down the clip. So the clip is basically Naruto is in love with Sakura. Sakura is someone almost like you're in school. You have a crush on this girl. He's head over heels for her. This girl's not giving time of day. He's not a...
Don't I know it?
Madison's listening right now. You got a beautiful
Well,
one.
we're talking about in school. I didn't know
you're
we're
talking about in school. So
I got no play.
So, Sakura, Naruto loves Sakura, and she never gives him time of day, always dismisses him. He's always like, I'll be your hero, whatever. And then when they get older and their whole village is getting destroyed, who she call on? Naruto. And Naruto delivers. He comes out here as her superhero. Even though she's just a friend of his, who she rely on? The guy that said from day one, I got you. So, I mean,
Ride or die.
right. And he never goes back on his word. That's his Nindo way. So when women say that you can't learn from a cartoon or from anime, that's a huge, huge message right there. So, and he never gives up. So, there you go. So,
Amen to that, man. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just like Goku.
No,
Goku don't give up either, right? You DBZ fan. Goku always finds a way.
Ooh,
Men
that-
always find a
That's a
way.
good comparison. Who would win, Goku or Naruto?
Goku. because Goku is can blow up a whole planet. Naruto has the will to fight Goku, but don't mean he'll win.
Yeah.
You know, the only person I think that can maybe beat Goku is Itachi, because
Oh,
Itachi
yeah.
can look at you and put you in a bad dream, and you won't even know what you're doing, right? So has mind control, which he's part of the Akatsuki.
Yeah.
But once you watch the series, you know who Itachi is, which is Sasuke's older brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's not something I want to spoil for you.
Yeah.
So just like Sherwood's in the background and Gianni and everybody else is like this watching Naruto. I don't want to know spoilers, but that
That is
I
true.
think
That
every
is very
Rican has
true.
an abuela.
Coquito story.
But he doesn't get to hit though. Oh my Lord. Okay. Oh man. So you said you had some questions for me. You were gonna.
Yes.
So what you got for me?
Hell yeah.
Normally, normally I don't do
I
this,
know.
but you're my.
I told him. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get to know you even more. That a lot of people don't even know some of these stories.
Oh,
I
God.
guarantee you don't know some of these
Oh
stories.
God. All right.
It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
If you don't want to answer, just drink. Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right.
All right. Have you gone by the names Nathan, Nate Dogg, Nathaniel James, Nafina, Zoltan, and the Pebble?
Yes, because you make all these names up for me. And you just shout them out to me. You look at me, and I look at you. I'm like, all right, that's my boy. I can't deny you any name because you're not going to steer me wrong.
But tell us the significance of the Pebble. Where does that come from?
Oh, man, my dad, he's a lookalike of The Rock. Everybody told him. So, and Juan gave me the nickname of the Pebble when we were in school because I'm a smaller version, muscle-wise.
His dad does look like The Rock.
My dad's a 6'3" black belt, strong man, and I was just little Nate the Pebble,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. Okay. Speaking of martial arts, goes into the next question.
Oh, God, here we go.
When you were in Taekwondo, how did you turn from a white belt to a brown belt within an hour?
Okay, I'm gonna drink on that one. Okay. People know about that, but that's an embarrassing
I don't know.
one.
I don't. Maybe people can use their imagination of how.
You want me to really tell that story?
I think it's hilarious. You're a grown ass man now.
Okay, all right.
I think it's fun. It's part of your lore. You know what I'm saying?
Nick tells. Hey, Patson. Nick tells this story to everybody that I have ever.
So you might as well. You might as well.
That I've ever dated, so I might as well just let the whole America know, national. This is national television, like Stephen A. Smith likes to say on First Take.
It'll be on your wiki page.
Yeah. When I was in 5th grade, a year after knowing Juan, me and Juan were in Taekwondo, not in the same class. No. My mom decided to make me some chili. Before I went to, Taekwondo practice or whatever, however you want to call it, and Nate had a stomachache. Long story short, I did not make it to the bathroom on time. My class was upstairs. The bathroom was downstairs. I ran as fast as I could, almost fell down the stairs, and made number 2 all over my gi, my white gi, and my yellow belt at the time. And Juan and Nick will never let this let this down on me. And then my sensei at the time said, "It's okay, just do the class anyway." I'm like, "Do the class anyway?" That's the advice you give a 13 or 12-year-old.
Yeah.
To do the class after you made on your whole.
It had to be said.
So everybody was laughing at me. It was the biggest embarrassing moment of my life. I own it. Even his daughter was in the class. She was 8 years old at the time, and she just pinched her nose, and she was like, "Ew, he stinks," while she's fighting me and sparring me, and then he said, "If anybody laughs at Nate, you're gonna do push-ups." So my brother, he goes, "It's worth the push-ups." Nick don't like doing push-ups for shit. He was laughing and pointing at me, and he did as many push-ups as the sensei made him do, but it was the most embarrassing moment of my childhood, and these guys always remind me of that and always troll me when I have a stomachache. So there you go.
Get the bubble guts.
You gotta do the class anyway. You can't give up. That's your Nindo way. All right, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's where he got it from. That's where he got it
Naruto.
from. And Nathan, you had a lot of different jobs, growing up. I think you worked at a fast food chain, a chicken shop.
Yes, Chick-fil-A. Yes.
Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Tell us about your time and what you would do there. You get free chickens. And
Well, for one, if Nate's the cook, I'm not letting anybody go starving.
No one's going starving today.
On my staff. I don't care if the owner is like, you can't. Nate's looking out. That's just how it is. I mean, we were only getting paid $7.19 an hour, and we did not get free lunch on our break.
This is in Polk County, mind
It was
you.
50% off. But you know what Nate would do? I would put chicken aside for my staff, and my manager would back me up on it. But that's what I did. Because did.
He was a giving man.
So. I took the wrath for it. If I just raised my hand. Yeah, I did do that. But at the end of the day, nobody's starving on my staff.
Speaking of eating, in high school, did you or did you not hustle around homemade sandwiches to the other students?
I did. My mom used to teach me to make Cuban sandwiches or Spanish sandwiches for $5 a loaf, and within $10 I can make.
She got mad at you because you kept using all the ingredients. And there's no food at the house.
Huge loaves of bread, and I cut them up, and I was just like, I put them in my locker, and anybody that wanted to buy from me, they come to my locker, and news got around. I sold so many sandwiches that the lunchroom was not making money. So the principal came to come see me.
He did get in trouble. He got in trouble.
The principal came to come see me. Was like, sir, you cannot do that anymore. I'm like, why? And so I'm just an entrepreneur since birth, and it's because my father is the best entrepreneur ever. Salesman. My grandpa was a salesman, spoke German, Spanish, English.
Yeah.
So it's like, it wasn't anything bad. I wasn't stealing. I was just, out producing the damn lunchroom. So, and then my sister used to make Wheezy Carter 3 albums, and she'd be selling the sandwiches with the CDs with my sandwiches.
Yeah.
My sister would print the whole album and sell it to people at school, man.
Yeah.
The principal was just trying to put in their order. Yeah,
probably not. No, she was a mean lady. She's not very nice.
So I got a grant / scholarship to go to the Santa Fe Catholic when I went with him. My sister came with me. It didn't work out, needless to say. Also, your brother.
It was a very rundown school.
Also, your brother Manuel Salamanca. I love him to death. That's my guy out. He was a senior. God rest his soul. But we were like family over there. It was a funny thing.
It was a good time while it lasted.
Yeah. And then I went to Winter Haven High School because I tried to. I played for 3 different basketball teams when I was in 5th grade. Basketball was my life, so I got a lot of offers and a lot of scholarships when I was in high school. But going to Winter Haven and being around my peoples made me really feel at home. I tried Santa Fe Catholic, and to be with this guy here and be with my sister. My sister came with me. My dad was just like, this ain't working out. I'm going to pull you out. And I appreciate my dad for that because, at the time I was a straight F student, and I turned it around and I graduated with 3.6 GPA because my dad was like, this is not working for you. I know you better than this. It's not about the you. It's about the environment you're in. So you're big props to my dad, my mom too, but my dad has my back no matter what. I love my dad. He's an amazing person. So, and he knows him too. My dad's taught you how to install security systems and second father to you, right? Feed you.
Absolutely.
You sleep at the house. Mm-hmm. As Michael Garr, right?
As Michael Garr.
That's all you can ask for. Having someone like that in your life, and your dad too. Your dad, gynecologist. I love your dad too. Your mom, they're like my family. So
yeah. But before you left Santa Fe, you left an impression on a lot of teachers. Like our government teacher. There's a certain wallpaper you had on your laptop.
Oh my God, Juan. Yes, I love Jessica Alba. So we had laptops when we were freshmen. And this is back, 2006? We were freshmen. So we all got laptops as freshmen. I put Jessica Alba on my background. My teacher,
what was she wearing, Nathan?
A bikini.
A very skimpy bikini.
Oh my God, Juan.
It was salacious.
Yes, but she was not naked.
No, and this man sits in the front row, okay? So everyone
Because I cannot see. Because I gotta squint. I gotta be like,
that's another thing. Do you need glasses, Nathan?
I gotta squint.
No. Do you need glasses?
Do I need glasses? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. He does, and he doesn't wear them. Fantastic Four era? No, this is actually
Into the Blue.
Into the Blue
with Paul Walker. That was my Good Luck Chuck, which I didn't like very much because
No.
Into the Blue was my thing, and Honey was another one.
Oh my God,
where she's dancing and but that's my celebrity crush. I love her, and she's a great entrepreneur, and she's good friends with D Wade, which is my boy because she is best friends with Gabrielle Union. So one day possibly she'd be on my show. I interview her.
There'd be some embarrassing questions being asked.
Yes, you know how to embarrass the shit out of me. I love Brokeback Mountain. That's my favorite movie.
Really, Nathan? That's your favorite movie?
That is not my This is Michael Gianni, 1947.
I don't see any. There's nothing on the screen, Nathan. I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh my God!
I don't know why you made that statement. But
so let's go back. Let's go back to Mr. Brock. Into the Blue.
The movie.
Into the Blue. You should watch it.
Is it Into the Blue? Yeah, it's called Into the Blue.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah,
watch it in Blu-ray. All right.
It's not a bad idea.
So we're gonna go to a commercial break here soon. All right, but go on. Go back to you said Mr. Brock. So what was you were Mr. Prom King, and
homecoming king.
Excuse me.
Get it right.
Excuse me. But you
got the crown.
I had a crown. Yeah.
The whole school voted for me.
The whole school voted for him. Yeah. But you deserve that, man. You make everybody laugh. Everybody loves you. You're a very likable person.
I think it's more because they didn't want the other guy to win. So I think I was just the other guy.
Nah, bro. Bro. Like everybody loves you, man.
No, thank you.
It's just what it is, man. And when I went to your wedding, I really found that out because damn,
that was a good time.
That was an amazing time. But everybody was just like.
DJ. Everyone was dancing the whole time.
Shout out to Evie snoring in the fucking room, and I couldn't sleep before your wedding.
That poor man. Patrick had to take him home. Patrick had to take him home early.
Patrick, who else was in the room with Evie, and I could not sleep. I was like, yo, I'm gonna need an extra. I'm gonna need like 7 cups of coffee to even stay up in church for this man's wedding. Like, you said, sleep here. That was the famous last words. And I was like, I'll go sleep in my house, drive back. And you're like, no. Sleep here. And then Evie's the whole time was like, oh, my Lord.
Yeah,
oh
for
my
very
God.
very small man, he's very loud.
He can drink a lot and he can fucking snore very loud.
He's a
like
bear,
an amplifier.
Man. That boy's a bear. He used to be a wrestler. He wrestled in high school, man.
I know.
Dude, he can throw you down, break your freaking neck.
And take 18 shots of tequila and still be standing.
Yeah, man.
That man is built differently.
Dude, he's a workhorse. That's for sure.
That too. We love you, Evie.
We love you, Evie.
All right. Well, let's take this commercial break, and then we'll come back, and we'll do a closing segment with Juan, and then we're going to have Sherwood Brown on, and, here we go.
Oh, there's me. There I go.
Bobcats a little sloppy with that one. Stop and go by Atwall, and he lays it in.
Doesn't get it. That ticky-tacky foul hasn't been called a lot. Atwall now rises up, nails the...
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for watching. I got to give a shout out to TDLE Singh, all the way up in New York. My dad's sister. She's one of my biggest supporters, and her kids are watching.
And they're hearing all your embarrassing stories right now.
Yeah, thanks for that.
When they come to visit, they'll something to talk about.
I spent in November, early November. I went over to New York, and she came out and she hung out with me, and she's an amazing human being, great supporter. She asked me every Saturday if the show's coming on, and she, always is all the positive vibes and everything. So thank you, Titi, and I really appreciate you and keeping them family close and teaching me all about New York, because I'm not from there, but everybody says I have New York vibes. But
Well,
I think
you're Puerto Rican,
because my dad.
So every Puerto Rican has to make a pilgrimage to New York at some point.
Yeah.
Like my parents lived in New York for like a couple months or a year.
Yeah. My dad's from the Bronx. You know that?
My dad was like, "Bye, I don't like this."
Yeah, you know my dad's from the Bronx, right?
So he's like, does he know J-Lo?
I don't know. You have to ask him that, because I'm the Pebble. I'm not the Rock.
I'm gonna text him right now.
So text him right now. Yeah. So what else do you want to get into? One, I know you had some things for me, and normally, because I'm the host, I'm asking the questions. But for you, go ahead. Go ahead,
See,
man. Go ahead.
Like, I know you ask people questions, but I want the audience to know you.
Okay.
To get to know you, but we're
Okay.
like, I don't think they're gonna see you on the street, like, oh man.
This is how we open. This is how we open in season 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
So what else? What else should my audience know about me?
So I wanted to speak about your other your adventures in the field of work. Didn't you used to work for a theme park, and something happened with toxic gas, you passing out, and
I worked for Disney. I was in the engineering program, and we had to work underground, and there was the boiler room, and this is a Disney thing where it's all about safety. But when it comes down to it, every company's just gonna try to silence somebody if they're going through it. So I basically left the engineering program off of that. For one, we're working at a Fort Wilderness Lodge where there's a lot of trees, a lot of lightning. It's Florida. If I told them I can't work outside and I feel unsafe, they wouldn't care about that. I'm just a number, right? And this is why I have my own business with my dad, and this is why I like to control my own destiny, because at the end of the day, it's nice to have a big company where you can go to work every day and you have job security, but you know what? Your life is more important than anything.
Yeah.
So that's 2 instances. Electricity, which if a thunderstorm hits a tree and you're under it, you're dead. Just like cows. They go underneath the trees. Why cows pass away is because they don't want to get hit by the rain. Rain comes, hits the tree, they're dead. So it's a big safety thing.
Nature.
It's a big safety thing. And then I was working in the boiler room. It was over 150 degrees in there. I threw up and passed out, woke up, reported it, and my supervisor at the time didn't give a damn about me. So that's when I left. It's like, and my life is more important than that. So that's a little more of on a serious note, but
it was much funnier when you told me the story. Yes, there are secret tunnels under Disney. Yes,
Magic Kingdom would be exact, and they have all the trash on it. If you go underneath the secret tunnels, it smells like 100 babies.
They're doing a good job of keeping the smell down. You know what I'm saying? But when he told me this story, okay.
So what was
here's the thing. The story he's telling right now, it sounds very dark. But when he was telling me on the phone after it happened, I was like, "Hey man, how's the internship going?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I quit." I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Well, I was working in this one area. I passed out from the gases, and then I woke up sometime later." And,
he always makes things funny.
I didn't think
it's always funny.
I didn't think it was safe.
Almost died.
So
it's hilarious.
I was like, "You passed out?" Yeah, I passed out. I was like, "For how long?" I was like, "I don't know. It was a couple of hours."
Throwing up and everything.
Yeah.
But I was the
like,
only one in
"Dude,
there.
you didn't go to the hospital?" No, I just left.
You bet. Love you. Elisa Gill, 5884.
Yeah. Is that your auntie?
Yeah, is that DDLE Singh? That's yeah. I love you
so.
too. I love you too. You the best.
Yeah.
You know. You know what? I will say this. Not to pick sides, but my dad's side of the family is so fucking cool. I love all you guys. I love my mom's sides too, but you guys
we getting
stress me the fuck out. My dad's side, I love you guys. Even Tio Pacao in Puerto Rico. Love you too, Tio.
Right on, man. And
Yeah.
so you work with your dad right now?
Yeah,
That's always been a thing. That's always been a thing.
Well, recently he's given me more responsibility. I've been doing a lot of more jobs on my own. I'm actually getting my license. I didn't want to talk about getting my license till I actually have it. I'm studying right now. It's like studying for the SATs.
Yeah. Let's keep that. You know, see.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my license.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be this badass entrepreneur, just like my dad. I follow my dad's footsteps. My dad's the best, man.
So your dad,
you know,
Michael Gard,
yeah,
he installs security systems, right?
Yeah, and I do too.
So tell me of some fun times you went to amazing houses, right? Some big ass houses.
42,000 square foot houses.
Yeah.
To you know.
Which I was lucky enough to work with your dad in some jobs.
Yeah, my dad loves you like he's another son.
Man. Your dad just says okay to anything.
Yeah, Titi, I love you too. Just wait for the next segment, you know, and ask Sherwood some questions as well. We need some questions for Sherwood, you know, and Manny too after that. But I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for watching live.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah,
thanks, chat.
You know what I want to talk about though is you. You were always a class clown. Yes, you were always a class clown. Oh,
there's me. There I go. There I go.
That's Christian Lacroix. If I'm saying his last name right, this is my boy that plays for the Doberman basketball team. You know, we have Sherwood and this guy on the same squad, mixed with Gianni and Patson.
I am not playing.
I do not see us losing. We are not losing. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, that's me.
He's the Indian T-Mac.
Yeah,
he's the Indian T-Mac. Look at him.
He
just he scored 34 points in the program. Got it again. Oh, triple threat. Got you.
Got my face.
Right in your
Raindrops. Got my face.
In your mouth.
Thank you. There you go. We got there's a mailman. Delivered and sealed. Look at that.
3-pointer, yak. Oh, man. Yeah, Christian, man, shout out to you. I know you're playing in the game right now. You can't watch this live. The Dobermans, man, we love you, man. You're a great, humble individual. And I can't wait for June to come and we play in the Bay Area Showdown again. And, you know, we actually bring home that trophy with you. I'm working to get more people around you. You know, I'm around you, but, you know, I'm 36. I can only do so much. I got to get some other people.
He's getting old. Those knees ain't bouncing like they used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Old for a basketball player. Sorry, Tori. You know, I had 18 with Christian's 34, but Christian's 34 was like a phenomenal. Getting fouled and 1 4-point play, 3 of them bitches. And Juan, what's your best joke?
Oh my God, I don't even have jokes like that.
He's just naturally funny. He just does funny impressions. You know, that's
now
just
people
one.
be asking me all the time, "Oh, you're a funny man."
Like, I'd be crying as a kid, and he would just find a way to make me laugh. Like that's this guy right here. He has a gift to that. But I see that in your mom too. Your mom makes a lot of funny impressions.
Oh yeah, no, mom.
Yeah, your mom makes a lot of funny impressions.
Yeah, no, mom is the class clown.
Hello from Tampa, Juliet. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. You know, this if you tuning in late
from the Bay, from the Bay,
Bay Area.
Right
yeah. So your mom, so she's the one that made you funny because your dad is always serious.
Oh yeah, no, it was I got it from mom.
Your dad is cool as hell, but your mom is always a jokester.
No, dad was very serious.
So in closing here, Juan, what do you want to say to the fans before we get off?
Keep watching, man, and you know.
You want to say hi to Madison?
Oh yeah,
Madison,
hey, baby.
I love you. I love you too. You know. Thank you for taking care of my best friend over here.
Yeah.
I know he's a pain in the ass sometimes.
No, but keep watching my man Nate. He's doing big things. You know, I'm excited to see what episodes you have, and keep going, man.
Yeah, man. Love you, bro.
Yeah,
You my fam. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace out.
I'll be back soon.
Yeah,
we gotta show what up next. We gotta show what up next.
Yeah.
But this is bye for you. To be continued.
We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him.
We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. This that new batch. We must pay homage to him.
This FGCU Eagles team put the school on the map during March Madness with their high-flying antics, earning them the name of Dunk City. Now the heart and soul of that team will live on forever in the history books. Sherwood Brown was inducted into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame over the weekend. Wink sports reporter Zach Oliveri was there as Brown returned to the school for the first time since he graduated.
The one and the only Sherwood Brown.
A warm welcome back for Sherwood Brown. The basketball legend from FGCU's Dunk City team is now a member of the school's Athletics Hall of Fame, flying all the way from Iraq, where he's playing professionally, to be enshrined in person.
Once I got that information, oh my God, I couldn't even sleep for like the next 3 days. I was just figuring out that my next step was to figure out how I'm going to get there.
This was truly a homecoming weekend for Brown, returning to campus for the first time since graduating in 2013.
I went to the coach's office. That wasn't even there when I was here.
A lot of those changes around campus can be traced back to Brown's 2013 Dunk City team. The first 15 seed in NCAA tournament history to make the Sweet 16, putting the university on the map.
That was one of the reasons why I came here, was to help build something. And I didn't think it would get to this level, but it's just so amazing to know that I left my footprint.
On Brown's visit, he got to see and hear from familiar faces.
Congratulations, Sherwood Brown, being inducted into the FGCU Hall of Fame. What an accomplishment. Sherwood Brown was an incredible competitor. He was the heart and soul of our Dunk City team.
Including his former coach, Andy Enfield.
I haven't spoken to Coach Andy in like 10 years, so just hearing him say those things about me it meant a lot. I need to get in touch with him. It's home, really. Sometimes when you stay away from some place for such a long period of time, you forget that feeling. So as soon as I got here, as soon as today, I remember it now. I got to come back more often.
A place where Brown leaves a lasting legacy. Zach Oliveri, Wink Sports.
This year's class includes Sarah Hansen from women's basketball, Ashley Cecil Spencer from softball, Jason Peacock from baseball, and Butch Pershawn from the athletics administration.
Congratulations to all of them. But that Dunk City team.
I know. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
Right, time flies by, doesn't it?
Right, we're back. I got the superstar right here, Sherwood Brown. He's definitely an Orlando legend. Everybody knows him around here if you're a hooper in the pro scene. I mean, this guy has accomplished a lot of things. The biggest thing I know is about him is that he's a very humble soul and always trying to pass down knowledge to young hoopers. And he also has a training facility that he has in the East Orlando area that I think you guys, anybody that's watching this should take advantage of. It's indoor, shooting machine, and then having the knowledge of what Sherwood knows. If you're trying to play overseas, this is your guy right here. He's going to help you. You got to be passport ready for one. Not a lot of people know that. It's not second nature for a lot of players, but also put the work in and have the right teacher like this guy right here. So, Sherwood, thank you for being on the Doberman Chronicles. You my boy.
I appreciate you having me, bro. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, man. And I'm looking forward to when you done retired overseas. You play for the Doberman basketball team. We play in these money tournaments. And
let's make it happen, man.
Number 25 is yours all day. No one else can wear that, man. We want you to play with us. And the biggest thing for me as an owner is having team chemistry. And I think I can plug you in any team as long as everybody wants to play together. Mm-hmm. I'm a big Miami Heat guy, and it's like Spo puts like we're going to play together as a team. There's not one guy on here that we're just building around. It's like we are all one. We all play defense. We all do this, even though we do know that Bam Adebayo is our guy, or you have dynamic score of Norman Powell right now. But we know for a fact if I have you on my squad, yeah, bro, you can definitely score the basketball, but you play defense and you don't like to lose.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah.
Just don't like to lose, man.
Yeah, man. You put in the work, and I mean, anybody looks at your work ethic or anything like that, your Instagram page, anything like that, they cannot discredit you for where you're at and how you got your success. It didn't just happen overnight. It didn't just happen on being lucky, you being tall. You put the work in every day. I see your workouts. They're very strenuous. And it's like if you really love hoops, you're going to do those things. And you have a big passion for that. So for me as a recruiter all day, it's not only that I have a relationship with you as a friend, but I put my name on the line for you and be like, yo, nah, we got to have Sherwood on our squad. Like we're going to build around him. We're going to make sure that he's on our squad because I feel like you're a good locker room guy. People look up to you, 6'5", D up. I watched your 3-on-3 tournament in Japan, and you even said, I didn't have a great game, but you did the other things, rebounding, facilitating your teammates. And as a hooper myself, it's like you're going to go through your dry spells. It don't make you a worse player, but you got to keep grinding. You got to keep clawing. That's why Doberman's is my logo. I grew up with Doberman's, but scratch and claw, man. Be the underdog. People don't give you a chance, just like you in the Florida Gulf Coast. It's like no one gave you guys a chance to even make it that far, but you guys believe in yourself.
Yep.
And you're like, they don't know us, but they gonna know us, right?
It all starts within, man.
Yeah.
It all starts within.
So what's something that people don't know about you that you would like your fans to know or your followers to know? What is something that you really love to do that you like your fans to know?
You know, one thing about me is that I just like learning. I like learning about new things, learning new skills, because I feel like, you know, that'll help me become an all-around better person, whether it comes to, you know, just...
He's been nonstop this whole game. He has the swag, I'm telling you.
That's what happens when you shock them.
That's awesome.
Worked with writing poetry.
Okay.
Started reading a lot more. Just everything, man. I just want to be an all-around person, bro.
So I know you played in Mexico, right?
Most recently,
did you learn any Spanish?
I tried to, man. To be honest, I mean, I picked up on a lot, but I don't know enough to hold a full conversation. What you got to understand is that I've been so many different places, and so I have all these different languages in my head. Now I know bits and pieces of a lot of them, but just not enough to put together like full conversations.
Let's list all the places you've been. I know, but for the fans at home, because I follow you all the time. So where did you first start off when I know you played for the main, and it was the D League at the time.
Yep.
Now it's the G League.
Yep.
People don't know that. This is the developmental league, and these are the players that they pull up to the NBA when there's injuries, when they've overperformed, and they're like, okay, we need to bring this guy. We were wrong about this guy. He might have got drafted. So take people through the process of. So when you play for the D League or the G League, do you get paid a certain amount, or do they guarantee you anything, or is it just a dream that they're promising you, or how was that when you played? I know it's probably different now, because you got the NIL deals. Because if you had an NIL deal, which means that you can make money as a college player, which back when he played, he couldn't do that, right?
Yep.
Now you can. He could have made millions,
man,
when he was part of Florida Gulf Coast. But because just like the Fab Five with Chris Webber, they were selling his jersey left and right. He couldn't make anything, right, off that until he got to the NBA. That's why guys signed early. But as of right now, if Sherwood was in the NCAA tournament, I mean, he could have made millions of dollars just on that run.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we was getting shirts off that had my face on it. Like, it was crazy.
Dunk, what they call you, Dunk
City.
Dunk City, right?
Yeah. The mayor of Dunk City, man.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And then you got Reggie Miller saying, man, Sherwood got that swag. For Reggie Miller to say that about you, and then you shaking hands with all the broadcasters, letting them know, like, look, I'm here. Like, I'm not this cocky guy. I just believe in myself this much, where these guys don't understand who I am. I'm about to show them who I am, right?
Yeah.
And as a hooper, you have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then who's gonna believe in you?
I didn't even know how monumental that was right there, what I did at the time. It was just, the game was still going. The game wasn't even over yet. You know, I think it was still like a minute left, and I'm like, hey, thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming.
Superstar, like, he was built for this, you know? And honestly, when I look at it, you know, it's like, I'm only like 6'1", 6'2" at best, right? Depending on the shoes I wear. But it's like, you know, as a hooper, like, everybody has their style of play. You can always impact the game by playing defense, for sure, and playing your role. Not everybody's going to be a superstar. Not everybody's going to be Kobe.
Yep.
But you can always give your best effort. And I think that's what's missing from this era. And a lot of guys, like, even I train myself, is they feel like, oh, well, I'm at this stature. I don't want to play my best against these other guys that are my age. And I was like, no, you got to play hard every time you step on the court.
That's true.
Because you never know who's watching, never know. You don't. One of my coaches told me, you play the way you practice.
Yep.
So if you miss layups in practice, you're going to miss layups in the game.
Yep, I agree. And it even gets deeper with me, because if I go even play rec league or pick up basketball, I just don't want people to be able to say that they beat me. Just like, in my head, I'm like, all right, well, if you beat me, then you beat me because I was playing hard, bro. So you actually really beat me. But
so Juan has a question.
Go ahead.
Let me interrupt you. Juan has a question. What's your favorite team / place you've played for?
Ooh, that's a great question right there, to be honest. Let me go down the list of places that I played first. Actually.
Yeah, because we didn't get into that. Yeah, go ahead.
So I've played in Israel. I've played in Germany. I've played in Lebanon. I've played in Qatar, played in Saudi Arabia, played in China, I've played in Portugal, Finland, Romania, and in Iraq, in Mexico.
Mexico, so that's 11.
Yep.
I ran out of fingers.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but yeah, and that's awesome though. But if you a hooper, like I was explaining to other people, because I have sent guys overseas with my Doberman team, right? But you have to really love it. You have to. It's almost like the military. You're not gonna have friends there. You're not gonna know the language. It's a big culture shock. So you can allude to that, right?
Yeah.
When you're gonna order, you might have McDonald's somewhere, but you have to point at the picture if it's not in your language, right? Or
yeah, I mean, for the most part, most of the restaurants, the names of the items, like McDonald's is worldwide, right?
Right.
They have certain things that's going to be called the same thing in China. The Big Mac is always going to be called the Big Mac, no matter where you at.
You're right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, but also too, each culture has, their cultural food that they might serve at a place like McDonald's. Like, for example, when I was in China, you would see like a mango shrimp burger. Like, I'm like, what y'all got going?
What the hell is that?
I've never tried that before, but so it varies, man. But getting back to that question that Juan asked, my favorite place that I've played is really a tough question to answer because I have to weigh, the basketball part and the off the court part and just put it together. I'm going to say that combined, my favorite place that I've played probably is going to be Portugal. I really enjoy Portugal. And Romania is up there, too. I really love Romania as well. And I also like China, too. So, I mean, to be honest, every place that I've played, I have something there that I really enjoyed. And every place I played, there's something that I didn't really enjoy. So everywhere is just unique in its own way.
So also, we're going to have this ball signing live, right? But I want to ask, because I'm a big anime fan. I know you played in Japan, this 3-on-3 tournament. How was that? I know I was following you on your story, and you're like, you're on like the monorail / subway, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm living through Sherwood right now, right? So how was that culture? I know you're 6'5", and I know the people over there are probably a little bit smaller than you, maybe. Or
well, you'd
no?
be surprised, man. Athletes, at athlete size is kind of worldwide. Those people who are, I feel like when it comes to being in the athletic realm, it's different than the average human. So, playing in those countries, the average athlete height is pretty tall.
Okay.
So really, sometimes I'm like one of the shortest people on the team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm also one of the strongest and probably one of the most athletically advanced players. But at the same time, I'm just not as tall as some of the other players on my team.
Yeah, but you do things like I can break down your highlights. Like I've seen a lot of times you'll go in and you'll pull back and you do this little tiny like 2-point jumper, right?
Yep.
And a lot of people, that's what Kobe used to do, right? And they talk about, if you're a basketball head, that the most the most places that you're going to have the ball on the offensive end is at the free throw line and inside. Everybody likes to shoot threes and do layups. But what you do when you pull up that little baby jumper and that shit is automatic, that makes you really, really hard to guard.
Yeah.
Because you're not just going in, they're like, oh, he's going to go in for this layup or this dunk. You're like, okay, there's too many guys here. Cool. Guess what? I'm pulling back. Baby jumper is in. I've seen you several times in your highlights do that. And that's a very, as a recruiter, as a guy, like that you don't see that.
A key for me when it comes to like, being able to knock down those mid-range jumpers is you just got to know your spots on the court. Like I want to be able to, no matter what dribble move I do, if I get to that spot, I know I shoot this way and it's going to be cash.
Yeah, you have an amazing jump shot too. Like it's perfect. So Juan's asking another question now. Which country was the biggest culture shock or just vibe when came to the fans?
To be honest, it's the same country. It was China. The first time I went to China, I absolutely hated it. I don't know, maybe it was the city I was in, but it was just so much of a culture shock to me. Like people was just staring at me everywhere I go. Just like when it comes to taking pictures, they're not really asking. They just coming up to you like, hey, Straight up. Let's take a photo.
Hey, what's up? What's
no
up?
asking,
What's up?
right?
Ah!
Exactly.
Dunk City.
I had issues. I didn't know how to use chopsticks at the time, and the
Now
place
you
where I
do?
lived, they didn't have no forks. Now I'm an expert. If I
what's
go to
up.
restaurants here, I'm like, yo, let me get the chopsticks.
Me too. So my Titi from New York, shout out to you, Titi. She's asking, what did Portugal stand out for you? Why did Portugal stand out for you?
Shout out Titi. But Portugal stood out for me because, for one, fresh seafood every day. I lived right there on the ocean, literally walking down.
That's awesome.
Walking to the gym, which was not far from where I lived, which my place was right on the ocean. Walked to the gym. Our arena was right on the ocean, so we on the ocean all the time. And it's fresh seafood every single day. They catching that seafood that morning, and we getting served it by lunchtime, really. So it was just the food was great. Then just like the architecture of all the buildings in Portugal. It's like an old school type of place, a lot of hills. It was just something different for me, and I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of people from different backgrounds that live in Portugal as well.
So what's your favorite seafood? And we're going to go out, and I got to make sure they had that there. You a lobster guy, you shrimp.
I actually like all seafood, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't turn none of it
I got to
away.
bring you to Puerto Rico, man. We like the octopus, pulpo, and garrucho.
Oh, actually, I don't know about that one, actually. No, you're right.
He said all seafood.
It's the seafood.
Right?
Yeah, nah, you're right. I don't know about that one.
But you gotta try it though. If you haven't tried it,
I might take a little, a little piece, man.
Just in case, because I mean, there's an aphrodisiac too, So.
Oh yeah, I go crazy for aphrodisiac. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because this is the all guy segment. So one thing, a lot of women have asked me to ask the guys on the show is, how do you view this era in dating in general? Because we're in the social media era, right?
Yeah.
And you're closer to my age. I'm 36. You're
34.
34, right? So we've been in an era where you play outside to no internet to dial up to MySpace to Facebook to all this stuff. Dating apps more prominent than not. So I guess the question is, like, how do you view, and you've gone worldwide, so, and you come back here, so you're the perfect person to ask this. How do you view this era in the dating scene as a man?
So like you said, right, we done been through it all almost, you know what I'm saying? Like the beginning of internet until, where we had the dial-up, and now it's just like wireless, and then everything going online. We went through COVID where people wasn't really,
right,
you know what I'm saying, interacting with people. So to me, you just gotta like get with the times, I guess. That's the direction we headed right now. So, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to get lost in the sauce, you gotta get to it.
So Michael Gianni asked, how you feel about shea and foul baiting?
To be honest, I think that is a skill in its own.
Okay.
Regardless of how people feel about it, some people don't agree with it. Some people agree with it. I just think that it's a skill set that some players have. Like James Harden had it, some years ago. It's just something that if you can get an advantage while playing the game, utilize the rules in the game. I mean, if it plays in your benefit, then you might as well, right?
Right. When James Harden was on the Rockets, he just got traded from the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's like we knew he was a dynamic scorer, but it made him even harder to guard because just like Kevin Durant, if you're going to swing through and then pull up and make that three and then get a 4-point play, and they're going to allow you to do it, why wouldn't you as a player utilize that? Exactly. Because it's just a different, like in the Jordan era, like no, they would punch each other. It didn't matter. But now it's more ticky-tack. And if you can bait somebody into getting 2 free throws, I mean, why wouldn't you? And also, when somebody fouls you, they got 6 fouls. Like you're counting down to that superstar's eligibility to be on the court for that time. So that's another thing for me as a basketball guy. It's like I like going to the post. I know we haven't played together enough, but I love taking a guy. I'm 230 on the post. They might be faster than me on offense, but if I take on the post 3 times, I mean, I'm either going to score and they're going to foul me, and then their coach is going to be yelling at them, and then they're going to be out of the game, and I'm in their head, right? But that's part of the strategy of the game, right? So we got Wayne Boy asked, would you agree that the women overseas are more feminine and treat men better than here in the U.S.? Oh, damn, that's a great question.
That's a heck of a question. Wow.
That's a great
I don't
question.
I don't want to offend nobody here, but all right, I'm
You
just
ain't
be
gonna
honest.
offend
though.
nobody. Just be honest. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
from my experience, dealing with women overseas, I feel like women overseas are more, old school and traditional.
Cultured,
yeah.
Right.
They kind of take that, not so much that leadership position that men do. They follow more so what the man says, to let the man leads and, follow suit and kind of just give that assurance.
In Mexico, they'll be like, mi amor.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
as I feel like women in the U.S., try to, impose more of their dominance to feel like they can do it up by themselves. They don't need a man to help them.
Independent.
You know what I mean? So it's just different, man.
Yeah.
It just depends on, how a woman, regardless of where they're from, how they were raised and what their beliefs are.
Right. And I think the right pair can also, you can adjust with your man or woman.
Yeah.
Right. If she's been an independent woman her whole life and she's able to unlock herself for you because she loves you that much, then it don't matter if she's in the U.S. or not. If it's made for you, it's made for you, and that's just my belief. Yeah. And I also tell people too, like, love finds you when you least expect it.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
something
go
you can
looking
just
for love
you can
at
just be
all.
like, you don't do that. It's just you do you, and and the universe, less God, blesses you and brings the people you attract around when you're ready. And we don't know, and the plan for us, we're in our mind like, man, I want this, and it could be a flower, but then God has a whole damn pasture for us that's even greater than that.
Yep.
And that's my firm belief in that. No matter how much you want something, it's like He got something better for you. You just gotta keep focusing on you and evolving. But that's
exactly. Focus on you first, man.
Right.
Everything else
And
is
you gotta choose you, because a lot of people ask so much of us as men. But I mean, no matter what, if we get our money, we work hard, we're in the gym, and we show that we are, about ourselves and being better, you attract the right people around you.
Exactly.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you could have an image of a woman that you really want, and then the woman that actually is for you, that God has for you, is gonna come later when you just focus on yourself. So I'm a firm believer in that. So I the only people in your life should have unconditional love from a man is your mom and dad. And I learned that a long time ago, that you should never get depressed on a relationship or anything like that, because your parents are the only people that love you unconditionally. They'll always have your back. Women come and go, just like men come and go, friends come and go. But your parents always have your back. So I love you, mom and dad, and my family. But, I learned that when I was 26. I'm 36. But we all have life lessons, right? But let's take a commercial break here, and we're going to assign this basketball, and we're going to pick who is going to, what happened?
MJ or
LeBron.
Right.
MJ LeBron, why? Sherwood, you answer that. I have my opinion, but go ahead.
MJ or LeBron? I'm going to go Kobe.
Yeah!
I'm going to go Kobe.
Yeah!
Gotta go my guy Kobe, man. Just because, I say Kobe for a few reasons, but one I'm going to say right now is because I feel like he didn't have the necessary physical advantages that Michael Jordan has, to have super big hands and be able to jump out the gym. And LeBron James is 6'10", 6'9", and just 260 and be able to run the floor like he does. Kobe really had to hone in on his skills, and he kind of shows you what you can do if you just put your all into it. He really did. He put his all into it, gave his body up each and every day for the game, and he got the maximum he maximized his potential in my opinion.
Him making those 2 free throws towards Achilles was for me. Like I'm gonna get you wrong. Like I'm a Miami Heat fan. I hated when he played against us because I knew that he was gonna snatch our. If I thought we were gonna beat him, he could beat us, right? But I always appreciated his skill and all that. So and I loved him more once he was retired because he was a family man and had all them daughters and taught him everything. Kobe was like a more modern version of Jordan. Would you agree?
I mean, yeah, in a way, yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, Kobe kind of modeled his game after Jordan, right? Jordan was the best player ever at the time. So why would you not want to, kind of replicate your game and just kind of advance it? That's what I feel like. Kobe kind of advanced Michael's game, but he definitely replicated it very well too.
Yeah. So before we take this commercial break, Sherwood, let's sign this basketball live.
All right.
And shout out your social media and all that. And,
all right, man. Shout out to everyone who following us and everything. My personal Instagram is MotionPickWoo, and my training platform. If you want to follow that, is AP Systems _00_25.
Last question. What life lesson has come from basketball?
All right, so that's a great question as well. I think the life lesson that I've got from basketball is that life is actually bigger than basketball. And I learned that just from traveling.
That's why I got this man on my show, man. Like he's way more intelligent than what people give him credit for. This guy is amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, one more time, man. For those who didn't hear the first time, for my training platform on Instagram, you can send me direct messages there. If you have any inquiries about my training facility that's on the east side of town, it's AP Systems _00_25. And my main Instagram is MotionPickWoo.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to take a commercial break here, and we're going to have Sherwood back. And also I'm going to bring Patson in, which you guys have heard of before, that was also a red shirt on Sherwood's team. And we're going to have Manny after that, too. So we'll be right back, all right, guys? Appreciate you watching.
We must pay homage to him. must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him. We must pay homage to him.
Welcome back to the Doberman Chronicles, season 2. I got Sherwood back here. On the commercial break, we decided that since my aunt, Titi Ellie Singh, is such a big supporter, we have a second ball for her, and we're gonna send it to you. In New York, I love you, Titi. That's outside of the ball we're gonna give to a fan that commented on our segment. Sherwood agreed, and we appreciate you.
We love our TTs, man. We love them.
So that's what we're talking about in this segment. But appreciate everybody that watches. I love my family and all that, but I mean, my aunt, she really, really supports me, even got her kids and sent all the links and all that, and tried her best. And she's not the best with smartphones and all that, but for her to put the effort in, I really appreciate her. And that's what we got at the second ball. She's an automatic winner for us, outside of the sweepstakes that we have with Sherwood. So is there anything else, Sherwood, that you want to comment on? And I know that your school put you in the Hall of Fame and all that, and you're definitely a celebrity over here in Orlando for sure. Everybody knows who you are, man.
Yeah, man. I just like to just say one more thing, about what my training services. So, really what I specialize in is skill and development training for, levels, elementary school, middle school, high school, pro, college, all that. And also strength and conditioning training. I've noticed that a lot of kids these days are very skilled, but, when it comes to receiving that contact from the defense, then they just don't know what to do after that. So, we work on that. Some of the equipment that I have include
injury prevention versus
yes, injury prevention, all that.
Yeah.
Some of the equipment that I utilize include Vertimax, got a shooting gun.
Vertimax is really expensive equipment. I know.
It is, man. So that goes to show you we put a lot into this training facility. Just want to give back to my community. I figured that I've played basketball so long and I have so much knowledge about the game that it doesn't even make sense for me to step out of this field. So I might as well just give my knowledge to someone who really needs it, and can utilize it in the future.
Yeah, and he has countless knowledge. For how long has it been? So when did you start playing basketball? Like what age?
I really started playing on a competitive level when I started high school.
Okay. So you played other sports like football?
Football was my main sport. I also played baseball when I was much younger, but football was my main sport. Yeah, I do got Curry in the top 5. I do.
Yeah, as top 5 point guard or as top 5 player?
Yeah, hold on. Actually, let me go through my top 5 real quick. All right, so in my top 5, in no particular order, except Kobe, number 1. And then after that, I'm going to go no particular order, Michael Jordan, Shaq, LeBron James. And for me, the 5th is kind of a toss-up. It could be either Curry or Kevin Durant for number 5.
Yeah. I just feel like on that is like Kevin Durant is an amazing player. Like if we're talking about championships, like I didn't expect Curry to win the last championship he won against the Celtics. It was like a hard, like a Spurs win. Like you didn't expect the Spurs to win, but they got it done. And Curry's still doing it, what, 37 now, where it's like he's looking like he's like a 25-year-old or 30-year-old. It's but that's all conditioning and eating, food,
shooting, longevity, man.
Yeah, as you know, as a pro basketball player. So that's what other people don't. Oh, he's this age. No, it takes a lot of other things.
Yeah,
conditioning yourself and also eating right. It's a big sacrifice. So
piggybacking off that, I feel like a lot of people who just watch the game don't really understand, how much work and how much time that the professionals do in order to get to that point. It takes a lot of hours in the gym in order to perfect a skill such as ball handling and dribbling. And then beyond that, to be able to take care of your body, which is a whole nother process. So it's just you got to give these guys credit, all athletes, not just basketball players, because especially the ones that have been doing it for a long time, they put a lot of time into taking care of their body and made a lot of sacrifices to get to that point.
Yeah, even if there's a 15 man on the bench, like you're naive to say that you'd even be able to play better than them. No, these guys are on the NBA roster for a reason. Even if they're a call up, even if they're from the G League, these guys all put in the work. You know, some take it for granted because they're the number one pick or whatever, but you have the person like you know, that's working hard to see if they get the opportunity. And it's a little bit of politics as well.
Yep.
You know, so as you know.
and in my opinion, too, like those things are some of the things that separate the greatest players of all time from just like your normal superstars. It's the ones who, once they get that money, you know, you got to continue. You have to find something else that you're doing it for. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just the money at that point. Are you trying to build a legacy? Are you chasing a championship? You know, it's got to be something next level, because then you see those guys who get paid their big time check, and then they just kind of fall off.
Right, because they just did it for the money, not for the passion like you and I have. We have passion regardless. But we have a question here, Duck with me. What team this year do you think has the best potential to win the NBA in the NBA this year in the playoffs? What do you think?
You probably shouldn't ask me questions like this just because I'm biased. I'm
Who's
very,
your
very
team?
strongly biased towards the Lakers. So I'm gonna always say the Lakers.
Do you like Luka and the dynamic of LeBron, or you think that it's an oversaturation of that position? Because I think they both do the same thing.
It's tough, man. You know, they're both very ball dominant,
Right.
and need a lot of possessions. And now you got, you know, emerging Austin Reeves. who
Austin
also
Reeves
needs
is
the ball.
killing it, though.
Yeah,
And he was an undrafted guy. To be doing what he's doing, and people were like, "Oh, trade him." No, you keep that.
Think about the amount of work he had to put in to get to where he's at now, though.
He was just a shooter. He was just a shooter
Exactly.
when the Lakers recruited. He was a 3-point shooter, and now he's just dribbling the ball, facilitating just like Luka does, you know. But he also plays off of Luka. It's a good duo. You
And
know,
now
they
he's
are-
like the coldest. He's like the coldest white dude in the league right now.
Right.
Like American white dude. He's the coldest one.
Right. And then you have Rui Hachimura, that's from Japan, that's half black, half Japanese, and he's a great piece. Dalton Connect.
Yeah, Connect foe.
That guy can flat out play, but he can shoot the ball, but he's a dunker, he's a slasher.
Yeah,
He's a lot of things that people don't give him credit for.
Yep.
So, I mean.
He's just on a team full of superstars right now,
Right.
man. So, you know.
Right. So he's overshadowed by that. Just like Dominique Jones, he's from Polk County in Lake Wales. He won the championship with the Dallas Mavericks against the Miami Heat. And if you play him any tournaments in the money tournaments, it's like, man, this man will drop 50, 40 on you.
Yeah.
And then he averaged 6.5 points because it's the amount of minutes / opportunity he had
And
with the
roles,
Dallas
too.
Mavericks,
And his
with
role.
Dirk Nowitzki, with Jason Kidd, with Jason Terry.
Yep.
So how are you supposed to really get minutes against those guys? But it doesn't diminish how amazing you are as a hooper.
Exactly. Like, I mean, he was actually he was one of the main players on that team. You know, his responsibility most of the time was to guard and frustrate the other team's best player. So that alone is a huge responsibility.
Right, but people don't give defense credit because it's not on the stat sheet.
Yep.
Even if you are big and you scare somebody in from not shooting a shot, that doesn't go on the stat sheet as a block, but it's still like
even deflections.
Right.
That you don't see those on the stat sheet.
That's on a plus minus maybe.
Maybe if your
but
team
maybe not.
just calculates those things by themselves, you know. But those don't show up, but they definitely make a difference in the game by just disrupting the opponent's offense.
Yeah. So in closing, Sherwood, is there anything in the Orlando fan base, you know, international fan base? You a big star and all that. What anything you want to close with to tell your fans or
I just
any of
want
the
to
guys
say,
working?
man, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for having me as
Oh,
well.
of course, man. Anytime.
just-
You can come back anytime, brother.
No doubt. And just stay tuned, man. We got big things all 2026.
Yeah.
baby. All 2026.
We got Manny Wong coming up next. Thank you for watching, guys.
We must pay homage to him.
Welcome back to Doberman Chronicles Season 2. I got Emmanuel Wong, which I know him as Manny, one of my best friends as well, too. Met him 3 years ago on the Santa Bar crawl with, his sleeves cut off, showing his muscles and all that. And I'll tell you this. As a man, there's no other best friend you want to have to go to the gym with, to motivate you. If you're in a whole, flex. He's always like, if I'm like, I got to go to the gym, he's never like, yo, Nate, why are you going to the gym? You should be hanging out with me. He's like, yeah, he's cheering me on. If I'm running 13 miles, he's like, yeah, you should do that. That's good for your health. So this is my guy. You know, if I was ever depressed in my life, this is my boy to pull me out of it. You got to have those people for you. But Manny, I love you, man. You my guy. Thank you for coming on. Let's, this guy cosplays. I love going to cons. He probably has like 40 different cosplay costumes. So many costumes for St. Patty's Day, for Easter. It don't matter. He's about a good time, but he's also about, having a schedule and being on time to work and all that. He's like military, so it's good to have friends like that. So, man, let's get into it, man. So you love German cars. I'm an Audi guy. You are a BMW guy, right?
That is correct. So I currently drive a 2016 BMW M4. Got that about over 7 years ago, and I was never really a BMW guy, but to kind of take a step back, my first car ever in high school was a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Ooh, I had a Mitsubishi Galant.
Yep. So
those are good cars.
It all started. The reason why I am the person I am today is based on one movie, and that's The Fast and the Furious.
Oh my God, my brother too, my older brother too.
Ever since then, I wanted to be like Paul Walker, so I got the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Been trying my hardest trying to get a girl, like a beautiful blonde-haired girl, like on the movie.
Manny loves blondes. That is his thing. So if me as his best friend, if he's ever dating somebody that's not a blonde, I'm gonna like, they either bleach their hair blonde or, hey, bro, you all right? You doing okay?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You need to date a blonde girl because that's just your thing. You have a thing for that. So,
But to kind of continue, my first car was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. That sucker broke down. I spent $1,200. I remember the amount this day, $1,200. And as a 16, 17-year-old, man, that was a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah.
So that defined me. So from that moment on, I said, you know what? I'm going to learn how to do it myself, save that money, and actually, learn more about cars. So that's how I kind of, went into college and became a mechanical engineer. So just started learning. And it's true. Everything started with cars, like my path in life. So I became a mechanical engineer. As soon as I got that bachelor's degree, my first car was a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10.
That's fast.
Oh yeah, all-wheel drive, 2-liter turbo.
All-wheel drive.
Oh man.
We had a comment on the screen though. Could you pull that back up to when you get a chance? He got an M4. I dye my hair blonde. That's usually how women are. You got a nice car, they gonna try to date you, right, Manny?
Yeah, but anyway, so after 5 or 6 years of owning the Mitsubishi Evo, been to a lot of car meets, and I wasn't getting the right attention. I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
So I went there to the car meets. I thought it would be a chick magnet. Man, this car was a dick magnet.
Oh my God. Oh no.
So I said, you know what? I gotta switch to something that actually would attract some chicks. So then I was looking at the BMW M3, M4, Audi RS5,
Audi RS5,
or the Mercedes C63 AMG.
Open up my ears for that, Audi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But overall, I chose the BMW M4 because that had the best overall package: the rims, the reliability, the power, the handling. It was basically the best of all packages.
It's a
I mean, don't get me
beautiful
wrong,
car you have,
Audi's
man.
an amazing car. All-wheel drive, you're not going to lose traction. It's got a beautiful interior.
I go for luxury because, like, you know, like even you go to Lexus, right? That's not in the German engineering. They're nice cars, but I'm a big guy. Like I like luxury and performance. So like Audi for me is amazing. I had a Q7, and that was awesome. All right, Manny, how do I get girls? Please help me. My ex said she needed to work on herself and went to Miami for 4 days. Manny, give this gentleman some advice. You're the best guy, wingman / advice on women, in my opinion. Go ahead,
man,
bro.
where do I
Let him know.
start
Let
with
him know
this?
what's up. Let Gianni know what's up.
Well, first of all, you're going to have to, as a man, if you really want to be attracted to the opposite sex, you're going to have to really work on yourself. Meaning you're going to have to suffer some really down parts of your life, like almost close to like depression and whatnot. But it's those low points in your life where you look at it and said, the only way I can go is up. You think about it. If someone is given everything, like a trust fund made millions of dollars,
Yeah.
they're really not going to go any much higher. Like they're really like their path going forward. There's a lot of downside because you're up so high. If you fall from there, you're gonna hit harder. So the higher you are, the harder you're gonna hit when you come down.
So what advice would you give to somebody, right? That's one of your good friends that is depressed because they broke up in a relationship, and you as a friend is like, that's not the woman for you, right? But the guy in the situation is like, no, she's everything for me. So how would you break a friend out of that cycle? You viewing from the sideline, almost like a coach, right? How would you build somebody up so that they can be ready for the next best thing?
Well, you know, if me and my girl break up, the first thing I would do is go straight to the gym.
There you go.
And the thing is, like going to the gym, you know, you have a lot of your endorphin release, and there's a lot of benefits to going to the gym. You know, doing some cardio, weightlifting. They've been doing a lot of studies where going to the gym, eating healthy, is way more beneficial than popping pills, taking a prescription for that, a description for that, and that.
That's mental health medication. I think that's me personally. I think that's a momentary thing, but some people live on that for the rest of their life, and I think that's me personally. It might not be a popular opinion. I think it's like you are submitting to your emotions versus dealing with them. And I think the gym, no matter who you are, no matter what level you're at, is always going to be better to do. Like you're an advanced person. So am I in different ways, right? I shoot like 500 shots a day type of person. You anytime I call you around 5, you're working from Monday through Friday. Like you're always at the gym. You have your own regimen, and it pays off. You feel good. You look good on what you wear. You know, in your own regiment. You know,
You have to. Consistency is key. Consistency.
So we have somebody, the nomadic athlete. Is it possible to ever get out the friend zone once you've been placed there?
Oof. Once a girl puts you in the friend zone, I feel like that's it. Like there's really no getting out of the friend zone.
Right.
I mean, there could be possible ways. Let's say you win the lottery, then the girl that rejected you and put you in a friend zone is like, ooh, hey, you want to date me?
Oh my God.
Those are the girls you don't want to take. No way. No way. It's one of those things. If you can't see me at my lowest.
Oh my God, yeah, I know.
Like if you can't see me or take me at my lowest, why should I get you when at my highest?
No, but you got to say the actual thing you always tell me. Go ahead. The quote is, go ahead, Manny.
Oh, you want me to say my quote?
Yes,
huh?
please.
So
it's great. It's greatness.
Man.
Go ahead.
So I tell a lot of girls, like, you know, you've never looked my way when you're in your prime. So why should I look at you when you're in your decline? And I'll explain by what I mean by this.
Yeah, please explain.
So when I was in my 20s, you know, I was hustling through engineering school, which it is no joke by any means. It's not like a liberal arts degree. Like you're doing calculus 1, 2, 3. You're doing physics 1, 2, differential equations. So it's basically a big mental boot camp, and it's a very difficult process to get through engineering school. And then after that, I went and did my MBA immediately after getting that mechanical engineering degree. So in my 20s, I was working my ass off to become the man I am today, learning on, just not only in just like school and academics, but learning how to fix cars, bodybuilding, working out. So when I'm out, basically I was at my lowest in my 20s. I was a nobody. Girls were never looking at me. Whereas I look at a man has really become his sexual peak in his 30s and 40s. A woman's sexual peak is in her 20s. So, and the reason for that is because a man has to actually work to become attractive. He's got to build his money. He's got to work on his body. He's got to, go through experiences. He's got to be able to, withstand rejection, know how to talk a certain talk, know how to be, persuasive and, have that swagger. And a lot of that takes time to acquire. It's not like you're just born with it. It's a kind of an unpopular take, but I believe women are born with their value. Men have to make their value.
We have another comment here. She came back from Miami and said she done having fun and hates yacht parties and wants me back. I don't know what to do. Damn, Manny. And you lived in Miami, right? Or you lived in Fort Lauderdale, right? And you told me, because I'm a big Miami fan. I love the Miami Heat. I'll go watch games with it, but I won't live there. I'll never find a wife there, right?
It's
so talk about that part, right? Because you told me that you can go, as a man, in the first week you live there, if you go out, you can go broke real fast, right? Because there's women always trying to buy me bottles, buy me this, buy me that. And if you're that guy that's like, I can't even afford this lifestyle to do that, yeah, you won't have money for your rent, for your car, for anything that you have. Because these girls will pick that drink up, pick that VIP up, and just leave you like nothing.
That's 100% true. Like if you really want to know how it is to deal with women, live in Miami for about a year. Like you're gonna see how you're gonna be used. You're gonna be used for dinner dates, used for drinks, and then it's those mistakes that you have to make as a man to kind of wise up and say, all right, I'm gonna start looking for certain qualities in women that can either be advantageous to me or be more of a poison to me. So it's really one of those eye openers. And don't regret anything I've done in my life.
Yeah.
Living situation, living here, living there. I just see life as a learning experience.
And I'll say there's one thing about you that I might, because I've known you for a very long time, is that you have your standards and boundaries built very clearly. And no matter who it is that you're dating, you let them know this. No matter if later on they're like, I didn't sign up for this. It's like, look at the contract or look what I said before, because I did say that. Now, if it's something you didn't want, then you just overlooked it. Because I know for a fact, you are very, very blunt on when you date somebody and what you're looking for.
For sure.
And I feel like women are more like that with men, and men are like, I'm going to adjust to how she wants me because she's so beautiful, or she's something that I want. But the one thing I admire about you is you are this person and how you are, and you're unapologetically you. I don't ever feel like you disrespect anybody for
I disrespected that chair, if you see that.
This is a clip of on my birthday, we played a card game, and it said, make a dance for two other people to imitate. And here goes Manny doing a striptease with a moist T-shirt and showing off his abs for all the ladies. But again, unapologetically himself. Unapologetically himself. We got him over here as Goku, and this is a Street Fighter. I don't know what her character is. And then we have me and you at the bottom here. I'm in my Care Bear onesie. You're in a caveman costume. And then on Cinco de Mayo, you got the hat. You say hat has power, right?
That's true. And so the reason I've been able to do all this, dress up as Goku, dress up as a caveman, Cinco de Mayo, is just a lot of it just stems from confidence.
Look at that right here. He's Goku. He's able to flex just like Goku and power up, and he has the lights and everything. But he's sacrificing the gym in his regiment. And here we are, on a Santa bar crawl after closing out season 1 of the Doberman Chronicles, and he has his shirt open as Santa Claus and it has his arms out. I mean, you can't hate a man for that. Can't hate a man for that because he's worked in the gym for that. And to be honest, the women are always grabbing on him, so I don't know what they're complaining about.
If you have the goods, why not show it?
Right.
It's like, from a woman's side, you get breast implants. Why would you cover it up with a T-shirt? I know all of y'all have like the little, ooh, look at my cleavage. Don't tell me you don't try to flaunt that. Of course you try to flaunt the goods.
No.
It's like you have a Ferrari. You're going to leave it in the garage for your entire life? No, you're going to drive it on the weekends, and you're going to flaunt that Ferrari. You're going to go 100 miles an hour down the road, and you're going to show everyone, I worked my ass off to get that Ferrari.
Manny, we have a question. Do you think chivalry is dead?
In
For
day
women,
and
or
age,
do you think for men? Like, do you think that women would appreciate chivalry? I think in my opinion, certain women do appreciate chivalry, but some haven't been taught that. But go ahead.
I would say chivalry's dead, and I would have to say women killed it. And here's why. I know it's a controversial take, but here's why, though.
All right, go ahead,
So
man.
women have been fighting really hard for since the 60s and 70s for this very popular term called feminism. Feminism, trying to say, hey, men and women are equal. We're so equal that even in today's day and age, they want to try to bring women and men's sports and men and women's sports. Another controversial topic, but there's a reason why there's an NBA and a WNBA, because there's just such a gap in terms of like skill and strength. And I mean, that's not to say like, what one gender is bad, the other was this, toxic, whatever. It's just that we both have our differences and we both have our strengths and weaknesses. And with society nowadays, they're trying to trick, all of society is trying to say, oh, men and women are exactly 100% the same.
The only person or couple players I could say is Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark, Asia Wilson. I feel if we're going to have that conversation of who could possibly play against NBA players, it's those.
You think Caitlin Clark can play in the NBA?
I think that she could, but it wouldn't be as easy as it is with the women.
Oh, for sure.
Now, I'm not going to say that she's going to do what she's doing against the girls, okay? Just like Asia Wilson. She dating Bam Adebayo, which is my favorite Miami Heat player. 3 minutes. All right. He blocks her shot into the stands every time she plays her one-on-one to make her better. All right, and he's about 6'7", 6'8", right? He's a premier athlete. He's a superstar in the NBA in my mind. Defensive guy. Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers could probably give it to any of these guards in the NBA. Now, physicality. Now, if we're going to take you in the post, if anything like that, no, a man got a woman on that. But I can't discount a Paige Beckers that has the finesse of an Allen Iverson, or a Caitlin Clark that is the Steph Curry of the NBA, There's certain players that can. Now, Brittany Griner, you talking all this shit about you playing against DeMarcus Cousins and all this, like, yeah, you wrong. You cannot.
She would get destroyed.
She would get destroyed and like that. Now, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, yes, that translates. That's a guard, and you guys can shoot well. So, in closing here, Manny, is there something that you want to say to the viewers? Maybe something that people misjudge you for? I know that you and I, we're best friends. We play games online. We work out together. We do a lot of things together. You're an amazing human being to me, amazing friend. Always have you in my circle. Other people don't view you the same, and, honestly, F them for that. But what do you want to say?
First of all, I want to thank you for having me on the show and kind of speaking on a lot of the subjects that the audience has been presenting to us. So I'd have to say, just in this world, there's a lot of things happening and negativity and just I would have to say just be more of a positive person going into the future. Before you actually start spewing hate to other people, work on yourself first.
Right.
I believe there's five healths that people need to think about. That people have. You have your physical health, financial health, spiritual health, emotional health, and intellectual health. And so if people start working more on themselves on those five healths, they'll be a much better person. And from there stems from better relationships, better friendships, better people perceiving you and whatnot. So
yeah,
work on those and just try to be the best person you can.
So do we have the time for the anime clip and for Manny to comment on it? Because I wanted him to comment on it. The Naruto. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll close with that because I think that's a good part of it.
No one loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate.
If the moon does fall, I'll protect you, Sakura.
No thanks, I certainly don't need you to protect me, Naruto.
Naruto, hurry. Please, Naruto! Remember, no one loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate.
If the moon does fall, I'll protect you, Sakura.
No thanks, I certainly don't need you to protect me, Naruto.
Naruto, hurry. Please, Naruto!
He's saved our butts more times than I can even count! Every time someone expects him to fail, he proves them wrong! That's who Naruto Uzumaki is!
Whoa, I can't believe he shared his chakra with every other shinobi.
And I don't go back on my word! That's my ninja way!
So, this is the all-man radio show that I've had, the Doberman Chronicles. I've never had all three guys. I want your standpoint. You're a big DBZ fan. You heard that. So basically, Naruto has this feeling for Sakura, and she denies him, and he said he'll always be there for him. When she was in trouble, she calls on him. He basically saves her life and everybody else. So I think as a man, we're all superheroes, even if we don't get credit for it.
That's true. Women want to say, "Oh, we're strong, independent. We need no man. I don't need you." But when push comes to shove, and the person's at their lowest peak, like you saw in that video, she's crying, "Where's Naruto? I need you. I need you. I need a man to help me."
And he saves her life.
And
everybody else.
So it's easy to say that in hindsight, saying when things are good, but when it becomes tough, when you're at the lowest point, then that's when you're starting. Oh, I need a man. I need you. Help me. So we got to compliment each other. It's not just like, I don't need you. I need you.
Right, and we're not always the savers. I have women that save me too as well with their nurturing souls and all that. So I appreciate you ladies as well too, and I don't want to diminish you guys in any retrospect. But this is a male appreciation segment, episode 8. Love all the watchers, viewers. I appreciate you. We're gonna discuss who won the Sherwood Ball, but Titi, you definitely have one that's outside of that. We're gonna send you one extra. Love you guys. Peace out. Thank you.